Okay, this is Unit 7, Video 1, mass percent with compounds. So we've learned how to do mass percent when we're trying to find the percent of an individual element in a compound. Well, we can also do the same thing when we're looking at maybe a solution and we're saying, okay, what is the percent of a compound in solution? So on the board we've got a couple of problems here, but let's go review real fast on the equation for mass percent. So percent mass is going to be equal to the mass of the part, and when we say mass of the part is whatever we want to find, so whatever compound we're looking for, divided by the total mass, so the mass of the whole solution together. Okay, and of course it's percent, so we're always going to have to times it by 100. Okay, so here we've got a problem that says what is the mass percent of calcium chloride at 14.5 grams is dissolved in 100 grams of water. Okay, so what I've given you here is 14.5 grams, so I've given you the mass of calcium chloride. Now I want to know how much is dissolved in 100 grams of water. Okay, the key here is we know how much calcium chloride we have, so we can put 14.5 grams on the top. But our total is not 100 grams. Our total is 14.5 plus 100 grams. So we're going to get 114.5 grams is our total, and we're going to have to times it by 100. And our answer is going to be 12.7%. So it means out of that solution, 12.7% is calcium chloride. Okay, so let's look at the next one here. We've got a salt solution, which is 15.6% sodium chloride. So here I've given you the percent mass, and I want to know, it has a density of 1.11 grams per milliliters, and I want to know what is the mass of salt present in a 100 milliliter sample. So what I've given you is density, and I've given you percent mass, and I've given you volume. Okay, well what we need in order to find percent, or in order to find the mass, we're going to need to get into mass. So the first thing we need to do is if I gave you density and I gave you volume, we can find mass, because we know the density is mass divided by volume. So we can take, if we know the density is 1.11 grams per milliliter, okay, we can set it equal to our mass, which is what we want to solve for, divided by our volume. Okay, well if we solve for m, we multiply, we get 111 grams is our mass. Okay, well now we still have the equation for percent mass. So we know percent mass is 15.6%, which we need to get it out of percent. So if we get it out of percent, it would be 0.156. We're going to set it equal to the mass of the part, which the mass of the part is what we want to solve for, and we have the total mass. The total mass is 111 grams. Okay, so if we multiply these two together, we get the mass of our part, which is what we want. We want to know what is the mass of the salt, and that is going to be 17.3 grams.